Hey guys, it's Dungeon Master Mark, and today we're doing a video on accountability. So, as you guys know, like I said, I'm going to track my progress, and I will share it with you guys. That way you guys can live vicariously through me. And like I said, you guys are going to see my struggle and know that you guys are not alone. So I started my journey at 350 pounds at my heaviest, and my goal today is to be under 320, which I'm fairly certain I am. But I haven't weighed myself in about a week, and I want to see how my progress has been doing. That way I can go ahead and update MyFitnessPal, which we're going to go over here in a little bit. So let's go ahead and get it done. I apologize in advance for my ugly feet. I'm 317, so not bad. A little bit under my goal at 317 pounds. So like I said, my first goal or plateau I want is going to be at 300. Then I'll go 275, 250, 225, then 220 or 200. So that is our first step. So let me go ahead and pause this real quick, and we're going to go into a little bit about MyFitnessPal. Okay guys, so now what we're going to go over is MyFitnessPal. For those who have not seen MyFitnessPal, I've actually got the website of the app pulled up on my smart TV. So basically, like I said, you're going to go to myfitnesspal.com, and you can set up an account. It lets you do a couple different things. It lets you track your weight, so you can see your progress. It allows you to set different types of goals and then check in on those goals. The most important thing, though, in my opinion, is probably under food, where you're able to keep track of the food you ate. So, for instance, this morning, I was just going to have a couple scrambled eggs, and I made my wife some French toast, and she was too busy to eat it, so I said, the hell with it, and I went ahead and ate 2 slices of French toast, so I know that puts me at 220 calories. So all you'll do, like I said, for lunch today, I know my daughter and I are going to have some stir fry. So we'll just type in stir fry, and you'll click search. And like I said, it'll basically allow you to search for stir fry. So we're just going to go generic veggie stir fry, since I got the bagged kind. And about 1 cup will be my serving. So that lets me know that is approximately 77 calories, and it shows my macros for those. And I know I'm also going to have probably about 3 ounces of shredded chicken. Now, anything you've used before, like I said, it'll allow you to keep track of those as well, down here. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the chicken tenders grilled, even though it's actually shredded, but close enough. And that lets me know that those will be about 120 calories, so that puts those calories or macros for that meal at 197. So down the bottom, like I said, it's going to allow you to view, like I said, based off your goals, how many calories you're trying to eat. It's going to let you know what your remaining calories are for the day, your remaining carbs, proteins, fats, things like that. And then down the bottom, I know I'll drink probably 2 glasses of water throughout the day. You can leave food notes. And this is how I am keeping track of my macros, especially my calories, which we'll go over that here in a little bit, about how to track your calories, especially how to read some of the packaging, since some of those can be a little tricky. But this is what I've been primarily doing to lose that first 30, almost 40 pounds. Now another thing, like I said, on this website, you can also keep track of your exercise. Today I'm going to be pretty sedentary. I'm going to be at my desk most of the day, so I'm not going to get a whole lot of exercise in. But say, for instance, you did get some exercise in, whether it's walking or something similar. So say if you're swimming for 10 minutes, all you'll do is you'll click add, and that's going to let you know that you burned approximately 238 calories. So when you go back into your food database, it's going to take that into consideration as well. So you see my daily goals now went up to 2,038. So anytime, and there it shows you've earned 238 calories from exercise today. So the biggest thing, like I said, especially if you're trying to lose weight, is you want to have a calorie deficit. You want to have negative calories basically in your diet. That way you're burning fat, you're burning stored energy that your body stored. So bear with me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and pause this. And of course, this was MyFitnessPal, which I'm going to put a link to in the very bottom of the description. I'll put a video in the info. And if you guys want to add me to your group, I am under the name Wellsmv, so W-E-L-L-S-M-V. You guys can add me as well. Like I said, the good thing is you'll be able to see my progress. I've actually had a couple friends add me lately. If I can pull it back up here. Yeah, it's not going to show it now. Yeah, there we go. So these are some of the people from our Facebook weight loss group. And Ray here burned 876 calories doing 109 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and like that. And go ahead and tell him nice job. So the good thing is, like I said, especially with our group, using this app, like I said, you kind of have a little bit more accountability, which the big thing for me, like I said, I want to know how many calories I'm burning. I want to know all the information I can. That way I can make more informed decisions. So bear with me. We're going to go ahead and pause this video. We're going to come back in a second and look at a couple of different foods and calories and how to properly read the nutritional information on the back of those. So I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, we're back. This is going to be the final portion of this particular video today. And when we're talking about accountability and tracking your calories and tracking your macros, especially using like the MyFitnessPal, like I said, I use it on my smartphone through Android, and then I also keep track of them. Like I said, at the end of the day, I'll pull up the website and I'll make sure I've entered everything for the day in case there's any type of snacks or anything like that I've had. So my biggest thing when I started my weight loss journey was keeping track of macros. Sometimes I would just kind of guess, I would kind of estimate, and I found out that was not entirely accurate very often. So the biggest thing you want to do, like I said, you want to make sure you're reading the nutritional value. So for instance, these radishes, so 7 radishes equal 15 calories. If you look, like I said, there's 0 fat, 3 grams of carbohydrates, which 1 gram of that is dietary fiber, 2 grams of sugar. So very, very, very low in calories. Actually used to hate radishes, but now I take them, slice them up, kind of pan fry them almost like little baby potatoes, and they're actually pretty damn good. Especially put a little garlic, salt, and pepper on it. But anyway, I digress. Very, very nutritious. Like I said, a whole bag of these is about 100 calories, so I don't think I could eat a whole bag of these even if I was starving, because they fill you up super, super quick. Now on the same hand there, my daughter likes V8 Splash. Now my daughter is 9 years old. She's skinny as a little rail, and she can afford to drink this stuff because, well, she's little and she burns off calories like crazy. Now if you look at the nutritional value of this, if I can get to focus here, it is 80 calories for 8 ounces. So you're talking like a little itty bitty glass. It's only 5% actual juice. The rest of it, if you look, high fructose corn syrup. It's actually not that damn healthy. 20 grams of carbohydrates, 18 grams of sugar. So if you're going for a low sugar diet, like I said, 8 ounces of this, you're looking at 18 grams of sugar versus 2 grams of sugar. So 9 times the sugar your body is trying to burn off. And that's V8 Splash. And like I said, this is, you're talking, especially if you're really serious about losing weight, like I said, you can have one large glass, like 16 ounces, and that's pretty much your breakfast. So great if you're trying to gain weight or if you're a little kid and you need some energy, but not very good if you're an adult. So, like I said, so that's one thing you definitely want to be conscious of is if you're drinking your calories. Ideally, you probably want to be drinking more water, maybe like iced tea with no sugar, or if you have to use sugar, maybe like artificial sweetener, which isn't that great for you either, but still not horrible. The next thing on my list is a banana. One large banana, or maybe medium size, you're looking at about 100 calories from MyFitnessPal, which a good snack or even breakfast if you're on the go. It's not bad. Does have sugar, you have your potassium, but pretty good. 100 calories, right? Now, a lot of you guys have seen where people talk about oats. Oats are actually fairly damn healthy. Like I said, you're looking at half a cup dry, which makes, about a cup and a half once you've actually added water to them. So you're looking at 150 calories. So you're probably looking at about a little bit over a cup when you make them at 100 calories. 3 grams of fat, none of that's, or 0.5 saturated. Carbohydrates 27, but look at the sugar, 1 gram. So not bad. If you're on a low carb diet, like I said, the sugars are what you're primarily looking for. Your dietary fiber, soluble fiber, insoluble fiber are a little bit lesser of value, so still good. Even if you're on like a paleo, like I said, I know some people still sneak and eat some oatmeals. Plus, they keep you full for a really, really long time. So very, very good to eat on your diet. A lot of dieters will eat this for breakfast, sometimes even for like a bedtime snack, so they stay full while they're sleeping. Ramen noodles. I watched a documentary the other day where there was a couple of gentlemen who were previously in prison. They were talking about how people in prison will use ramen noodles to either bulk up to gain muscle mass, and they use these kind of like bodybuilder supplement, and they'll also use these sometimes basically not eat food, but just eat like 1 cup of these for a meal to lose weight. And I found that fascinating, and if you look at it, 290 calories, that's for this whole cup, right? So 12 grams of fat, 6 grams that's saturated, 39 grams of carbs, 2 grams of sugars, 7 grams of protein. So if you use this just as like a meal replacement, and this was all you ate, at 300 calories, like I said, you could technically lose weight if you're just eating that for a meal. But a lot of times, of course, someone will eat one of these, and then maybe like a candy bar, then maybe like a piece of fruit or something. And then you're talking, 600-700 calories after you add everything all up, and then you're destroying your weight loss diet. So definitely something to keep an eye on. Like I said, it's definitely one of those accountability things you definitely want to keep track when you eat something like this, because it's more calories than you realize it is. My new favorite friend, green beans. Green beans, I can eat green beans all day long, it seems like, and they have almost no damn calories. If you look at this, there is 3.5 servings in a can of green beans at 20 calories. 4 grams of carbs, 2 grams of those are sugar, 0 grams of fat, 1 gram of protein. So to eat that 100 calories, you're looking at almost 3 cans of green beans. Now, if you could actually eat 3 cans of green beans for a meal, you are a beast for starters, but you would lose weight like crazy because there's not very many calories inside the damn things. So definitely something to keep. Like I said, ideally you want to eat fresh veggies if possible, but like I said, if you're on a budget, like I said, canned veggies are the next best thing. Very, very low in calories. Like I said, throw a little salt on there, a little bit of pepper. Pringles. When my wife and I were dieting, she would occasionally cheat and have a snack of Pringles, which I had to do a little bit of research. Someone told me they were not that bad for you, which I actually looked up. A can of Pringles, there's 4 servings at 150 calories per serving. So if you look at it, 9 grams of fat, not real great for you. 16 grams of carbs, 1 gram of protein. So actually, if you're just eating maybe about a fifth or a sixth of a can, that 1 serving, or I should say below 1 serving, you can get it down to 100 calories. So that you have like a little 100 calorie snack. So not horrible, not the healthiest, but like I said, if you're on the go, like I said, you can just take part of those out and eat them like a little 100 calorie snack. Not bad and a good way to reward yourself. And then of course, someone was telling us in the group the other day they love snacking on Chef Boyardee, like SpaghettiOs and Mini-Os and stuff like that. And I never realized how horrible these things are until I looked at the back of them. So there's 2 servings in this can, okay? And there's 180 calories per serving. So you're looking at almost 400 calories in this 1 can. And not only that, if I get the camera to focus, there we go. There is 1 gram of fat, which it's not saturated, so I gotta give them that. 37 grams of carbs, 5 grams of protein. So it does have a decent amount of protein compared to some of the others. But if you're talking about you're eating the whole can, you're looking at almost 80 grams of carbs. So yeah, and you're talking almost 400 calories. So like I said, at half a can, let's see, 180. So at half a can, you'd be able to eat 6 cans, actually almost 7 cans of green beans. So just something for you guys to think about today. Like I said, if you guys have not used MyFitnessPal before, I would definitely highly recommend you take a look at it. Like I said, when you add your food up, like I said, you can kind of see where your calories are going. I was kind of shocked because I love to occasionally sneak and have like a bottle of soda, like a Coke or a Sprite or something like that. And I realized that, sometimes that's 200 calories just, 200 calories, I could eat half a can of Pringles, I could eat 6 cans of green beans. Hell, for 200 calories, I can almost eat one of these, right? So for me, it was not worth drinking the soda because of the amount of calories. But like I said, once you start tracking your calories with MyFitnessPal, you'll be able to make decisions on what you want to cut out of your diet. That way you can focus on what works best for you. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.